Welcome, fellow seekers of wisdom, to a journey into the heart of Stoic philosophy guided by the timeless wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, the revered Roman emperor and Stoic sage. In the hallowed halls of ancient Rome, amidst the clamor of empires rising and falling, Marcus Aurelius penned his meditations, offering profound insights into the art of living a life of virtue, resilience, and inner tranquility. Join us as we unlock the Stoic secrets that Marcus Aurelius bestowed upon us, illuminating the path to a life imbued with meaning and purpose. Drawing upon the ancient teachings of Stoicism, we embark on a quest to discover 5 essential keys to cultivating happiness and fulfillment in the midst of life's trials and tribulations. Together, let us delve deep into the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius and the Stoic tradition, as we uncover the timeless truths that have the power to transform our lives and awaken within us a sense of inner peace and resilience. Prepare to be inspired, challenged, and empowered as we embark on this journey of self-discovery and personal transformation. Chapter number 1: Embrace the power of acceptance. In life, things don't always go the way we want them to. Sometimes we face challenges or obstacles that seem overwhelming. But Marcus Aurelius, a wise Roman emperor, teaches us an important lesson: the power of acceptance. Acceptance means recognizing that some things are beyond our control, and that's okay. Instead of fighting against the way things are, we can choose to accept them as they are. This doesn't mean we give up or stop trying to make things better, but it does mean we let go of unnecessary worry and stress about things we can't change. Imagine you're stuck in traffic on your way to an important meeting. You could get angry and frustrated, honking your horn and yelling at other drivers. Or you could accept that there's nothing you can do to change the traffic and use the time to listen to music or catch up on emails. By embracing acceptance, we free ourselves from unnecessary suffering. We learn to focus on what we can control, like our own thoughts and actions, instead of worrying about things we can't control, like the weather or other people's behavior. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that acceptance isn't about giving up or being passive. It's about facing reality with courage and resilience. Like a tree bending in the wind, we can learn to adapt and flow with life's ups and downs, finding strength in our ability to accept things as they are. Chapter number 2: Cultivate virtue in thought, word, and deed. Marcus Aurelius, a wise emperor of ancient Rome, teaches us the importance of cultivating virtue in every aspect of our lives. But what does it mean to cultivate virtue? Virtue is about living in a way that aligns with our highest values and principles. It's about being honest, courageous, fair, and self-disciplined in our thoughts, words, and actions. Imagine you have a choice to cheat on a test to get a good grade. Cultivating virtue means choosing honesty instead. Even if it means getting a lower grade, it means doing the right thing, even when it's difficult or unpopular. Marcus Aurelius tells us that true happiness comes from living a virtuous life. When we align our actions with our values, we feel a sense of inner peace and fulfillment that no material possession can provide. The Stoics identified 4 cardinal virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Wisdom is about seeking knowledge and understanding of the world. Courage is about facing our fears and doing what's right, even when it's hard. Justice is about treating others with fairness and compassion. And temperance is about finding balance and moderation in all things. Cultivating virtue requires self-awareness and self-discipline. It's not always easy to do the right thing, especially when faced with temptation or peer pressure. But Marcus Aurelius reminds us that true strength comes from mastering our own desires and impulses. Chapter number 3: Find serenity in the present moment. In the teachings of Marcus Aurelius, the importance of finding serenity in the present moment is emphasized as a key to inner peace and contentment. But what does it mean to find serenity in the present moment? It means letting go of worries about the past or anxieties about the future, and instead focusing our attention on the here and now. It's about being fully present and engaged in whatever we are doing, whether it's eating a meal, having a conversation, or going for a walk. Imagine you're sitting in a park, watching the leaves rustle in the breeze and listening to the birds sing. Instead of letting your mind wander to your to-do list or replaying past mistakes, you fully immerse yourself in the beauty of the moment, finding peace and tranquility in the simple act of being. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that the present moment is all we truly have. The past is gone and the future is uncertain. By learning to find serenity in the present moment, we free ourselves from unnecessary worry and stress, and we open ourselves up to the fullness of life's experiences. Practicing mindfulness is one way to cultivate serenity in the present moment. Mindfulness involves paying attention to our thoughts, feelings and sensations without judgment and bringing our focus back to the present whenever our minds start to wander. By practicing mindfulness, we can learn to appreciate the beauty and wonder of the world around us, and we can develop a deeper sense of gratitude and appreciation for the simple pleasures of life. In finding serenity in the present moment, we cultivate a sense of inner peace and contentment that transcends external circumstances. Chapter number 4, Embrace Adversity as a Path to Growth. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, teaches us a profound lesson. Adversity is not something to be feared or avoided, but embraced as a path to growth and self-discovery. But how can we embrace adversity in this way? It starts with shifting our perspective. Instead of seeing adversity as a setback or a punishment, we can choose to see it as an opportunity for growth and learning. Like a seed that must be buried in the darkness of the earth before it can sprout and grow, adversity can be the fertile soil from which we emerge stronger and more resilient than before. Imagine you're faced with a difficult challenge at work, like a project that seems impossible to complete on time. Instead of feeling overwhelmed or defeated, you can choose to see it as an opportunity to develop new skills, problem-solving abilities, and resilience in the face of adversity. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that it's not the external events themselves that cause us suffering, but our interpretation of them. By reframing our perspective and embracing adversity as a necessary and inevitable part of the human experience, we can transform our challenges into opportunities for personal growth and self-discovery. But embracing adversity doesn't mean pretending that everything is fine or ignoring our struggles. It means facing them head-on with courage and resilience, knowing that they have the power to make us stronger and more resilient than we ever thought possible. Chapter number 5, Cultivate Gratitude and Appreciation. In the philosophy of Marcus Aurelius and Stoicism, cultivating gratitude and appreciation is considered essential for living a fulfilling and meaningful life. But what does it mean to cultivate gratitude and appreciation? It means taking the time to acknowledge and appreciate the blessings in our lives, both big and small. It's about shifting our focus from what we lack to what we have and finding joy and contentment in the present moment. Imagine waking up in the morning and taking a moment to appreciate the warmth of the sun on your face or the sound of birds singing outside your window. It's about finding beauty and wonder in the simple pleasures of life and recognizing the abundance and richness that surrounds us. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that true happiness comes not from external wealth or possessions, but from cultivating a sense of inner contentment and gratitude for what we have. By practicing gratitude and appreciation, we can learn to see the world through a lens of abundance, and we can develop a deeper sense of joy and fulfillment in our lives. But cultivating gratitude and appreciation requires practice and intention. It's not always easy to feel thankful, especially when life throws us curveballs or challenges. But the Stoics believe that with effort and perseverance we can cultivate these virtues and create a life that is rich and meaningful. So, the next time you find yourself feeling stressed or overwhelmed, take a moment to pause and reflect on the blessings in your life. Practice gratitude by expressing thanks for the people, experiences and opportunities that enrich your life. In doing so, you may discover a newfound sense of joy, contentment, and inner peace that transforms your life in profound and unexpected ways.